I'll never forget what the fuck they gave me too. They gave me a Z-Pack, 250 goddamn milligrams, 6 tablets. You take all them tablets by mouth at once. I'm hitting from Kelly, I need a lawyer, money for conversation, nobody is sending it. I'm in my style, like when I get up, I'm making a movie, no cinema. I had an STD. This is when I actually just transferred to TSU. You know, the crazy thing was, is like when I transferred before I got to TSU, I remember talking with these guys and I was getting like so much attention. Because in high school, I was just not. So when I went to college, I was like, oh, nah, bitch, you needs to glow. So whatever. And I remember this one dude, when he found out that I was going to transfer out, it was like, man, if you go to TSU, man, you know, don't be thoughtin', because you know a lot of people that go to TSU, like they come out different. And I'm just like, that is not gonna be me, nigga. And I wasn't thoughtin' at the school. I started dealing with like Badoo. This was over like 5 fucking years ago. I think 4 or 5 years ago, whatever. So at this time, like I went through like a really bad breakup. Your girl was lonely, and I was like, you know what? I'm out here sinking for that attention. Never in a million years, like you think it's gonna be you. I was like casually going back to 3 dudes, back to back to back. If dude A wasn't available, I would go see dude B. If dude B wasn't available, I'd go see dude C. I was just so sad because I wasn't quite over the relationship yet, but I knew like I had to move on. So I was just kind of seeking that I just want to be around a dude. Like I was dating this dude, which Caribbean niggas are just terrible. The dude I was dating, so he was included in like A and B. So I think he was actually like the 3rd dude. But I don't care, like nigga was cheating on me too. Picked his phone up one day and he was just very like, no, wait, what you doing? We ain't never done that before. He was just tripping and I'm just like, clearly you're cheating. I think he's the one that gave me the STD. I asked him a question. This is before like I even figured I even had an STD or whatever. I remember having a conversation with him. Do you have like, you know, your test results or whatever? Because you need to have these conversations with people. I don't know why people sit up and they act like, you know, everybody want to be private with their business and shit. Like, ain't nobody asking you for your social. I need to know about your health concerns. I need to know if you got fucked up chromosomes. If retardation runs in your family, I don't think we can have a family together. Because quite frankly, you carry that gene. And he gave me this bullshit explanation, basically like deflecting. All my test results were in another state right now. Like I moved. If you don't have nothing to hide, you will easily just be like, oh yeah, let me get them. Hold on real quick. Or even if you don't have them, you'll just be like, oh, I don't have them right now, but you know, we can go to the clinic tomorrow. What is it that you don't want me to see? It was time for me to go to the doctor because I was all out of refills for my birth control pills. You know, I scheduled an appointment and all that. And whenever I'm at my doctor's office, while I'm there, I'm always just like, you know, y'all just test me for STDs and all. A couple days go by, I'm at home watching TV, laying in my bed. I get a phone call from a number I don't recognize. And I'm like notorious for answering phone calls of numbers that I don't recognize because I'm always just like, well, you never know who's trying to get in contact with you. I'm like, hello. It's apparently, you know, one of the nurses or the doctors. It's like, hi, I'm looking for Alexis. And I'm like, oh, this is she. Like, okay, so we got your results back and you actually turned out positive for chlamydia. Pure silence on that phone for a good 5 minutes. Who did you I'm sorry, what office are you calling from? It ain't me. I'm sorry, say your name again. Who are you calling for again? Could you spell the name? Could you verify the address? I had no symptoms of chlamydia. You do research and you look up STDs. And, you know, they always make it seem like you're gonna die from it.
Arms are gonna fall off. You're gonna have glaucoma. Your heart's gonna stop.
I feel fine. Like, are you sure I have an STD? This is why I fuck with my doctor's office so heavy. They be on it. Prescription's probably already ready. I was like, damn. You know, just take it as directed. Take it with water. You probably already know you shouldn't be having sex right now, you know, until we get this clear. Okay. My fucking heart was like, I'm terrified because I'm like, you hear about chlamydia, but For me, I didn't know about chlamydia. I'm like, okay, thank you. I hang the phone up. I ain't never done this kind of research in my life. I'm looking up, I'm Googling hard as shit on my phone. What is chlamydia? What are the symptoms? What can happen? First thing I see is chlamydia is an STD. It can be cured with the right antibiotics. I was like, okay, thank God I'm not dying. Then they start talking about what can happen if this is untreated or whatever. Apparently for girls, because I don't know about guys, but for girls, if women don't get it treated, like affect your reproductive system somehow, so you can actually end up not being able to like have kids. I'm driving up to the pharmacy because when I tell you I got off my ass and went, I'll never forget what the fuck they gave me too. They gave me a Z-Pack, 250 goddamn milligrams, 6 tablets. You take all them tablets by mouth at once. I was like, I gotta get this shit out of my system. I was messing with that dude for like a good amount of time, so I'm like, I don't know how long that shit has even been in my system. Turns it knocked it out of my system. They were like, oh, once you take the medicine, come back in a couple weeks, we'll see like if it's out of your system, which I never went back. Just didn't go back. I think I was like, I'm fine, I'm sure it's gone. I don't know if this had to do with chlamydia. I had a fishy smell, and I don't know if maybe I was just making too much sourdough bread down there. I don't really know. I had no burning, no itching, no pain, no discomfort, like nothing. Just had a smell. Like, is that part of it? Am I using hard soaps down there? Like, what is going on? End up texting the dudes that I had been dealing with, like kind of close related. And I'm just like, hey, got tested, ended up getting chlamydia. Like, you guys may want to go into the doctor and get your shit checked out. And I remember one nigga, like, got mad at me.
Man, I don't know why you acting like I gave you that shit. I ain't do that shit to you, man. You better get the fuck out of my phone with you.
You're mad. Nobody blamed you. I'm just being the adult here, motherfucker, and saying, hey, yo, I got it. I've been fucking with you. We ain't used condoms. You may have that shit too. Did he do it? I don't know. Did he get checked? I don't know. A whole ass ex hit me up on Instagram. Maybe, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago or something like that. I look at his Instagram name because he had like a picture of a flag, like his native flag or whatever. And I look at his name, and his username had his real name in it. And I'm like, I know that name. I've seen that name. And then it hit me, and he had inboxed me talking about some, hey, how you been? And I just didn't respond. But when he realized I didn't respond, he blocked me. And I'm just like, bitch, you gave me an STD. And I don't know for a fact if he gave it to me. I'm just saying, if you don't have nothing to hide, why would you not give me your test results? Do you understand what I'm saying? Then again, shame on me for not using condoms and having a promiscuous lifestyle at that point, because I can't really say I was hoeing, because a nigga ain't never paid for this ass. Yeah, that was the story. All right, peace out.